Yeah, one time for the city. Yeah, same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cause. Last of a breed, do it how we taught. Gods in the rafters.
We are back in action, man. Give it up for your New York Knicks as we have our NBA Cup game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy CK2K running the ones and twos for the play-by-play today. New York Knicks versus the Charlotte Hornets. Shout out to Russell Whiskey, returning member, 2 months. I see you, Russell Whiskey. Salute, and I appreciate all your support. Guys, the stream is brought to you by SeatGeek. Shout out to SeatGeek. Off your first purchase on tickets, use my promo code CK2K. Get $20 off. So please check out SeatGeek. Your boy CK, man. We here, man. We're here. We got back-to-back NBA Cup games. We have this one against the Charlotte Hornets, and then we have one on Friday against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday. We will be live over on KFTV for that one. But, yeah, Knicks need to win outright to be able to move on into the elimination round. Got to win tonight and got to win on Friday. Right now, we are sitting at third in our group, Group C. The Miami Heat 2-1. The Bucks currently 2-0. Knicks win all the way out. We can see ourselves moving forward. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We got to go one game at a time today. We play against the Charlotte Hornets. Why are y'all so far? Why are y'all over there, man? We over here. Why y'all over there? Why was y'all over there, man? Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, watching here on YouTube, and shout out to you guys if you're watching as well on Twitter. I'm going to read the comments right now, but let me go show love to Twitch real quick, because Twitch always seems to feel forgotten. And I want you to know that you're not forgotten. I see you, HB. I see you, HB. What up, Magic? What up, Frankie? We here, man. He said food prep is finished. That's right. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm curious to see what all the dishes and everything look like today. Above the rim said fresh cut my hair the other day. You and me both, bro. What up, man? Shout out who's first? Who was first? Russell Whiskey first in the building. Go New York, go New York, go. Shout out to Russell Whiskey, returning member, but also first in the building. Zodiac, I see you. He says cap 30 and a W tonight. Let's go, baby. Amen. Above the rim, zip zap zoom. How you doing above the rim? Hope you're good. Brightest future, I see you. Ant Jets. What up? Get it, Ant. A lot of ants going on. Brightest future, what up? I don't know. I see you. K-Dot. He said, I definitely forgot about this game. Now I have to rush back home. I got you until you get home. Jermaine, what's good? Who am I missing? Daniel Barry Sports Highlights back in the building. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday indeed. RGT, what up, RGT? Go check out his channel. J Rose in the building. Wisdom, welcome back. I'm watching. Thomas Donnery. I see, is that Frankie in the building? I see you. Salute. Chef Curtis West is here. I'm looking real close. I don't see Daquan, so I don't want Daquan coming after me. I don't see him just yet, so I'm going to make sure I keep my eyes out when he joins the room because, you know, he been feeling the type of way, thinking that I'm avoiding him. I'm not avoiding him. So, the Daquan, I'm looking. I don't see you yet. Zach in the building, what up? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, if you will. Shout out to Ken, what up? Let's go, Knicks. I see a new subscriber. Glad to have you, Ken. Typically on this channel, I upload a little bit more, but due to the holiday, I skipped last week and this week. But I appreciate you coming through for the play-by-play. We are all 81 over here. Nostalgic Nick, I see you. What up, man? What up? All right, we in here. Pleasantries, introductions, all well and good, but the New York Knicks have I would say a big-ish game. For those like myself that do care about NBA Cup play, I would like us to win this one, not only for NBA Cup play, but also to continue the feel-good of winning because we got a much-needed win against Brooklyn on Monday. Karl Towns looking really good in that one. Cap looking good in that one. And now tonight, hopefully we can do a similar or have a similar result against a similar type of team. The Hornets right now around the same spot as the Brooklyn Nets on the year. So it'd be great to get the NBA Cup win as well as another good moral victory because the team needs it right now. Lord knows it. B Mills, what up? Holiday PSA, random rec is not for the week. Hey, man, brother, I'm going to be real. I haven't been in the rec in a minute, man. I ain't been in the rec in a minute. I know season 3 is about to start here in no time, but I haven't been in the rec in a minute. I got to get out of my little break and get back to the rec. But yeah, random rec is not for the week. That is a factual fact for sure. Another one. What up, the one? Hope you're good. What's good? Shout out to the 100 I have in the YouTube chat. Appreciate you guys. The game hasn't even started yet. Let's win the cup. I'm with you, Thomas Donnery, but we got to get out of this round first. Rock Daly said Giannis going to save us next year. I'm not even over this year yet. We'll get there when we get there. Interesting. Mitch benched tonight. I did see that. Mike Brown loves to continue to play, I wouldn't say mind games, but likes to test all possibilities out. But yeah, Mitchell Robinson should be available for us today. LaMelo ain't the real Melo, man. Look, Carmelo Anthony passed the crown. So if Melo gonna show him love, I will show him love as well. It ain't our place to say yes or no. The man himself anointed him the ability to use the nickname, keep the nickname going. So I respect to one Carmelo Anthony. Speaking of Carmelo Anthony, man, Cayenne, bro. Been watching me some Syracuse, man. That tough loss against Houston. That both teams really young. Houston, top 3 team in the nation right now. But yeah, man, Cayenne Anthony, man, I'm happy to see him flourishing in his freshman year. You always see these the sons of these NBA players get a little bit more bench time than you would like to see in their freshman year in college. But Cayenne Anthony is forcing coach to get him some minutes, and he looks good, man. Cayenne Anthony looks good. Signing with Jordan Brand as well. I need him on the Knicks, man. I need it. I need that story. We need Cayenne Anthony in a Knicks uniform at some point. I need it. Brandon Miller, 20 points. Easy. Yeah, Brandon Miller is nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and Miles Bridges, They've been all right. They've been pretty solid this year, but the team just all together, just I'm not going to say a randomly put together team, because at least there's a little bit of continuity this year compared to years in the past. They've done a solid job drafting. I like the rookies they got over there. Just a small team, a lot of inexperience. So it's a development project over there. It's just curious to see how much they commit to the development in Charlotte for once. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, they are definitely a young team still trying to figure it out. Cayenne, he said, Cayenne, that boy good. Yeah, he nice, man. God, problem. Yeah, man. Knicks next year pick. See, if I'm Cayenne Anthony, unless he becomes a solid starter and plays consistently, I want Cayenne to stay. I mean, he probably won't, but I feel like Cayenne can do some things at the college level for real, for real. But it would be best for us if he did come out the draft next year, because that means he'd be a late pick and we can get him. So I see the thought process. I see the thought process for sure. I see it. I see the vision. I didn't change the logo. I did not change the logo. We are playing the Hornets. We ain't playing the Nets no more. We not playing the Nets no more. We playing the Hornets. Change that. Update. Zip, zap, zoom. We are fixed and we're good to go. All right, cool. Future Nick Cayenne. Yep. Future Nick. Yep. Could probably get him in the second round. Right. I see the vision. I'm here, foolish me over here thinking about his future. But y'all right. We want him on the Knicks now. So yeah, that's probably the best route to us. But yeah, we're seeing the starting lineups right now. Deuce McBride sticking with the starting five. It was correct me if I'm wrong. I saw Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Karl Anthony Towns. Mitchell Robinson is available, if I did see that correctly. So we're going to see how that goes. I mean, I understand the thought process because we are playing against a smaller team in the Charlotte Hornets, but we'll see what that means going forward. But here we go. Tip-off underway. NBA Cup play. Hornets court looks on brand for the team. The Hornets blue, that Carolina blue, if you will. And here we go. Hornets win it. Knuppel thought about shooting it, instead passing it out to Miller. Miller firing away, and Brandon Miller, one of the smoothest jumpers in the NBA currently. His issue is just health. But the Charlotte Hornets start and strike early. 3-0 is the score. We've seen Deuce bringing the ball up. Brunson with the ball in his hands now. Brunson on the drive. Brunson ear pass to Mikal. Mikal on the drive. Mikal thought about it. Nice little pass to an open corner three. But Brunson can't get to fall. Ball is free. They're fighting for it. Somebody needs to get it. Tipped away by Hart. But it will end up Hornets ball. Where's the box score, CK? That's what they're saying. They said, where's the box score, CK? I got you. There we go. There's the box score. But here we go, LaMelo Ball. We saw some rumors surrounding him, but LaMelo quickly took to the post-game interviews to nip that in the bud, saying that didn't come from him. He's happy in Charlotte. Believe it how you want to, but the rumors out there right now, Hornets not doing too well, but the alley-oop there to the rookie putting down. He's having a nice season, man. He's been a solid fit for them. I feel like the Hornets messed up a few years back when they had the opportunity to draft Sengun, but they passed up on him. I feel like he would have been a great fit for this team. But they passed up on him, but I think they got it right this year with their rookie haul in the draft. Towns with the hook shot and gets it to fall. And the Knicks finally score as the Hornets start off 5-0. Miles Bridges with the rock, finding Miller. Miller already hitting the three. Bridges wants to add one to the pile. And right now, the Hornets shooting lights out. Wings scoring in bunches. 2 threes already between Bridges and Miller, and we're looking at 8-2 is the score. Brunson stuck at the top, finding Towns. Are we going to see the version of Towns we saw in Brooklyn here tonight in Charlotte? Fadeaway jumper, a lot of contact, gets the foul, and Mikal getting himself to the line. Mikal Bridges, a few made free throws, a better percentage away from becoming a, what is it? 50, 40, 90 player. But the free throws need to be a little more consistent. In theory, in his career, he's been a solid free throw shooter, but to start off this year been up and down. Still in the 80s, but an up and down year from the free throw line. 2-8 is the score. And Bridges will make the first free throw. The Shells, what up, homie? I see you, Shells. Jenergy, your happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone. Now let's get this dub. Amen to Jenergy. Hope you're good. Khan is an all-world shooting talent, in my opinion. That dude is cold. Yeah, he does not miss. He does not miss. Just the same way that Mikal Bridges did not miss at the line just now. After me begging and pleading for him to make his free throws, he made them both. Bridges cutting the lead to 4. You're seeing in Charlotte, there are a bunch of open seats here, at least within camera's view. Bridges gets the block. Been doing that here lately. Knicks in transition. Brunson gets caught up by LaMelo Ball, finding Hart. Hart's not even thinking about it. He finally pulls and gets it to fall. First 3 of the game goes down by Josh Hart. Josh Hart at first wasn't even looking to shoot it. Decides to pull it and gets it to fall. LaMelo Ball, the point guard here, the star of this Hornets team, scoreless thus far. Sidestep, extra pass to Knuppel. Knuppel on the drive, back to LaMelo. LaMelo fakes it. There's been 2 threes hit from this same spot already, and LaMelo makes it 3. All of the Hornets threes have all been hit from that spot on the top left elbow. And LaMelo now adding to the shooting, 11-7 now, or 7-11. Opportunity almost missed. Bridges with the rock. Bridges finding Hart. Hart trying to dictate the offense a little bit. Knicks having a hard time trying to drive on the Hornets here. Good give and go, and Hart gets the nice slam. Claiming he got hit in the head, but a nice dunk there from Josh Hart. 11-9 is the count. Sham said Shamet will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. Yes, we did not talk about Landry Shamet. Sham said Sham. Yeah, Landry Shamet. Almost like a similar timeline to the last time he injured that same shoulder. We're going to see where he's at 4 weeks from now, and hopefully we'll get good news then. But it will take some time before Shamet is back to the same energy he was playing with this year. Ball's tipped out by Charlotte, and it will be Knicks ball. Young On, I see you. What up, what up? Above the rim, classic sound effect. Amen. Above the rim thinks LaMelo will be gone by the deadline. Could be. Could be. Slew CK, hope all is well. I'm good, wise guy. Hope you're doing well as well. RGT. Here we go. Jacob Ball. Maybe part of the Ball family. I don't know. But Jacob Ball with the $5 super. What you got for me?
I do a lot of play-by-play for my dad because he's getting blind, but you're elite at it. Thanks for doing this, man. Let's go Knicks.
That is an awesome story. I mean that's really, really nice of you. Look, I appreciate the high praise, but what you're doing is really, really cool. And shout out to Pops. Yeah, I have fun with this. Something I've always wanted to do. Tried it out a few years ago, and we're having fun with it. Just have something to have fun with. Some more. Another way for me to watch the game with y'all. I wish we could have it on screen. I know there's sites out there for that, but we've been having a good time with it. But shout out to you, Jacob. Shout out to you and Pops, man. Appreciate the $5 super. Wisdom said, LOL, Brunson has negative wingspan. Brunson or Bane? Shoot, I missed the review. The coach's challenge. We have not been paying attention to any of it. I have not been paying attention. We got an amazing super just now. I completely missed what's going on. Who challenged who? What was the challenge? Update me. Phil Gamer year. I see you, man. The LaMelo situation is going to be a lot more complicated because of how much money he makes. Lots of orgs are down on him, and rightfully so. Yeah, he has that perception that he is not a winning player, is what's perceived around the league. But he has had some great stats throughout his career so far. Problem is his health, in my opinion. I think it's for me it's hard to blame the winning ways on LaMelo, because we're talking about the Charlotte Hornets. You know what I mean? If he was on a different organization, maybe you could have that argument, but the Hornets ain't been winning regardless. You know what I mean? But the injuries to me are the bigger concern than the thoughts of him not caring too much to win, in my personal opinion. I feel like LaMelo does care to win, but we are talking about the Charlotte Hornets. RGT says that they're challenging Hornets out of bounds, and I'm seeing it now. The Sprite Challenge, not a sponsor over here. We're sponsored by SeatGeek. Use the promo code CK2K. And yeah, you saw it's tipped out. It looks like it was Cat. So it ends up being Hornets ball. I'm assuming that the Hornets challenged that and won it. So the Hornets get the ball. Might have been initially called the Knicks, but look at Brunson just skipping down the lane. Right-handed layup, and welcome to the game, Captain Brunson. Bridges handing it off to Miller. Miller's going to let that thing fly. Almost gets the bank, but it's no good. Rebounded by the Knicks, and the Knicks tying the game up. Now you got to hope that this is where they go on their push. Brunson handing it over to Bridges. Bridges double-teamed. He's looking around, finding Brunson. Brunson bounced past Towns, but a lot of extracurriculars. No foul by the referee. And the Knicks just throw it away, and it's going to be Hornets ball. Interesting. I like the Hornets when they had Muggsy, LJ, and Zoe. Good old days. Yeah, man. Yeah, since they were rejuvenized by the Bobcats, it has not been great. I know they had some playoff success with the Kemba regime, but that was far and in between. LaMelo, by the way, making that floater right there. Extending the lead back to 2 for Charlotte. Bridges to Hart. Hart gets the ball. Deuce pulling the mid-ranger. That one goes down. That's why I said CK2K wanted LaMelo's brother on the Knicks. Still do. I still love Lonzo Ball on the Knicks. I wanted LaMelo too in the 2020 draft. I was hoping we would be able to trade up and get him. But we lucked out, and we ended up getting a guy named Jalen Brunson a few years later, so it all worked out. And look at Hart with a strong drive and make. Knicks taking their first lead of the game, 15-13. Brandon Miller finding Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges thought about moving the rock, but instead holding it. Gets it out to Daite. I don't know how. Daiki. I can never say bro's name, but he gets it back out to Miller. A lot of names on this Hornets team that I can't pronounce. Hart with the open court steal. And look at Josh Hart getting active defensively here. He wants the hard hat. And Brunson gets a ball to the dome. LaMelo Ball trying to get cute with the pass to the paint, but, you know, you got to overcompensate for the size of Jalen Brunson's cranium. Not like most. It's going to stay Hornets ball. LaMelo Ball throwing it off the heezy on Jalen Brunson. 9 points for Hart to start off. 1 steal. What up, Marcus? I see you. Cross-court pass. Knuppel too little to get that kind of a outstretched pass. Miles Bridges with the turnover. Knicks get the ball right back. We see Brunson picked up by Knuppel. Knicks still with their starting fight. No, I take it back. Yabusele has checked in for the active Josh Hart. Interesting sub from Coach Brown. You know, Coach Brown going with Hart off. Hart to the bench first as Yabusele checks in. Hart was probably arguably our best player in these opening minutes. Knicks up by 4. Here goes Brunson on another strong drive. Can't get the right-handed layup to fall for a second time. And here comes Colin Sexton. Sexton, who has been, you know, I would say it was about an even move for him to go from Utah to Charlotte as he gets the mid-range jumper there, but similar productions. A solid player. A lot of people fans of him in the Knicks community, but not much winning connected to him in his young NBA career. A miss there from Karl Towns. Gets the ball right back. Gets the layup to fall. And I tell you, Karl Anthony Towns, when he goes for layups after rebounds, it's like he gets these random 2K animations that make no damn sense. Body was falling away, but his arm was still above the rim. Finished there by the Charlotte Hornets. Still a 2-point game for the Knicks. And we got 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Looks like Mitchell Robinson and Clarkson about to check in, but a 3-ball by Deuce McBride first. Deuce. 2 for 2 to start this game off. Sexton, cross-court pass. Knuppel, who can hit those, misses that 3-ball. Rebounded by Yabusele. Yabusele thought about bringing the ball up the court. Towns yelling, get it to Brunson. And now Brunson looking to go to work. There's nobody on this side behind Knuppel. Brunson trying to take advantage. He cannot. And here goes Trey Main. Trey Main. Knuppel pull up in the mid-range off the bottom box. Gets it to fall. Deuce cooking indeed. Nice little finish there from Knuppel. 3-point game, 22-19. Brunson wanted to try again. Here goes Deuce off the dribble. Deuce picking up his handle, finding Towns. It's just one man to beat. Miles Bridges. Towns drawing some contact. No foul called, but gets the finish either way. Karl Anthony Towns also starting this game off similarly to how he did against Brooklyn. As a pleasant sight. Sexton out to man firing from 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. And I think there was an off-ball foul by Yabusele, so it still might be Hornets ball. They're showing the play previous where Towns made a really tough hook shot with a lot of contact to Miles Bridges. But I'm curious what that call was. You can see Yabu had that look on his face like some chaos was going on, and I think that's exactly what the call was. Foul on Yabusele, but Mitchell Robinson and Jordan Clarkson checking in for the first time. .350 remaining in the first quarter. Another pull for the Hornets. That one no good, and this is where the Hornets tend to get into the big deficits that they have been getting into this season. They live and die by the 3, but they're such a young and inexperienced team that the shooting is not at a very good number for the year. 24-19 is the score, 5-point game. Trey Mann thought about it, out to Sexton. Sexton on the drive. Sexton with the take. He's fouled on the way, and I think he was fouled by Jordan Clarkson. So Sexton getting the and one play. He made that layup, by the way. I missed it. I saw him put it up, but I was trying to see who the foul was on. But Sexton able to make that layup over the outstretched hand of Mitchell Robinson. This has been my challenge for Mitchell Robinson. It seems like as of late, Mitch Rob letting people in his paint with ease. I'm just not used to it. So my challenge to Mitchell Robinson is to, not make it so easy anymore, man. That's not the Mitchell Robinson we know. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, chat. Here we go. There's not a lot of Hornets fans in North Carolina. I lived here and used to go to Bobcats Hornets games, and 70% of the crowd was for the other team every game. Yeah. And it sucks because, as Mikal Bridges makes a nice right-handed layup there as the Knicks are now scoring with ease. Yeah, it sucks, man. Like, Knicks fandom aside, I feel like I always have to say this, but everything besides how they play and the team's success is pretty cool. The logo's dope. The ambiance is dope. The stadium seems pretty cool, but they just can't put a winning product here. The colorway is one of my favorite colorways in the NBA. Like, all the right things outside of the actual sport is really cool there. So it's really a travesty that the team is just not much better. Because I feel like, especially in like a North Carolina, you could build a good fan base. But when you are just consistently bad, to RGT's point, it's really hard to have people want to really cheer for you, believing that there's a chance that something good could happen. So I believe that. Blockness has been MIA. Only Mitchie here. Yeah, man. I'm issuing a challenge to Mitchell Robinson to get back to his ways. Not saying that he needs to be stopping everything, but just for the mere fact I want him to instill some fear in players' hearts again, thinking twice before attacking the paint. But right now, it's been way too easy for a lot of these other teams. Salute to you, Lewis. Salute to the 325 in the chat right now. Much appreciated. But we only got 52 likes, so hit that like button if you haven't already, man. It's free. He said Colin Sexton always cooking. Yeah, man. He's always ready to go. Just never equals wins. Question: would you rather have Towns or Hartenstein on the Knicks right now? Towns. What kind of question is that? I miss iHeart every day. I was definitely on the iHeart fan page when we signed him. He definitely panned out as his year went on. Started off slow, but then had a nice season. But if you're telling me to choose between those two, it's really not that hard. As much as I'm not the biggest Karl Anthony Towns fan, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'd rather have Hartenstein than Towns, huh? That don't make no damn sense. CK2K heard yesterday Mitch has been bad on defense this season so far. He will bounce back once he's in shape. Yeah, Marcus. That's what Alex, shout out to Alex, the Stratocaster. That's what Alex always says, and I'm hoping so. Look, I'm a fan of Mitch. Like I said, I'm cool with him taking his time, but yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird knowing that teams are just attacking us in the paint, not even a slight bit worried that Mitchell Robinson about to send their shot. It's weird, man. I'm not used to that life. Yabu BBL getting in the way, bruh. I don't even think he's on the floor right now. He said it sounds like MSG in there. That's why the Hornets playing mad. Well, they ain't playing so mad anymore. The Knicks took the lead and looking to not get it back. Look, I'm looking forward to this Knicks-Raptors game. The Raptors right now, I don't know if you guys have been watching them play, but they're a pretty fun team. They got wings from here to wazoo, but they've been a pretty fun squad. I'm not the biggest Scotty Barnes fan, but watching them all together has been pretty fun. RJ having a good year. Brandon Ingram reminding people the kind of player he is, just needs to stay healthy. So that Raptors-Knicks game could either be really bad or a fun watch. We'll see how it is on Sunday. A lot of extracurriculars off the ball. Foul's going to be called on, what's his name, Jones? This dude is built like a tank, bro. What's his name? It's like, Sion James, excuse me. Sion James. Dude is built like an absolute unit, bro. Over there rocking with the Charlotte Hornets. Brunson with some space, does not take the shot. James gets in front of him. Brunson gets right by him, and the feet work yet again. Easy sidestep for the floater. The floater. There goes Colin Sexton. What a weird-looking shot, but gets it to fall. And who is the culprit? None other than his former teammate, Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson picking up another foul there.
Marion and I'm talking about like they love the B2K and
shot to Papa Swanky.
And bam, touch. Marion.
Clarkson with 2 fouls here early. That boy Ingram changed their whole dynamic. Hey man, he's a good player everywhere he's been, man. New Orleans too. It's just health has been his problem, bro. Health. CK, the Knicks are shooting 75%, bro. I love it. Well, you should love it too. Brunson said, hold on, let me bump that thing down a little bit. Oh, that hit his leg out of bounds. That should be Knicks ball, but the Hornets pushing the other way. Colin Sexton trying to dictate the traffic a little bit, trying to cut into this lead. A 4-point game, wide open 3 by McNeely, and he makes it. And it's a 1-point game, 29-30. Get the fly swatter. These bugs bugging me. What up, Orlando? Strong take there from Hart. Continue where he left off before he was subbed out. Drawing the contact, and now Hart getting 2 free throws. McNeely the culprit. Rain Hill said Robinson not defending. He said, no, just some chat talk. Got you. Donovan Mitchell's gonna come eventually. You think he's gonna still be a Knick? Still keeping that hope alive? Godspeed. I like Charles Lee. Charles Lee, the coach of the Charlotte Hornets. He really, really took a gamble in taking this job. Charles Lee is like a Jamal Mosley, like one of those kind of guys that, you know, an assistant coach for so long, but a lot of players really big fans of him, really good developmental guy. He was part of the Celtics tree for a few seasons. And he took the job with Charlotte, which, you know, bold choice because you know it's not going to come with a lot of winning. So you got to believe that the Hornets' the new front office, as Trey Mann with a crazy layup right over Mitchell Robinson, my point made right there. But you got to believe that with the new front office in Charlotte, that they're going to give him some time to get things figured out here. But I like Charles Lee. Extra pass to Brunson at the corner, drawing the contact, gets it to fall, and it seems like everybody is scoring at will today. As mentioned in the chat, the Knicks right now are shooting 72% from the field, 13 of 18, including that Brunson and one off of the shot. But we got to talk about the Hornets too. They're shooting 60% from the field. Both teams scoring at will in the early going. Knicks, though, staying ahead, and Brunson now with a free throw to complete the and one. Jalen Brunson with 8 points, second leading scorer behind none other than Josh Hart. Villanova duo trying to get this dub for the New York Knicks. He said Knicks need to push this score up, -2 in cup scoring. He said yes. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me that. I was looking for what the point differentials were at. They don't have that on the summary page here on NBA.com. I was looking for it, but thank you for letting me know. So the Knicks are -2 on the differential. So we need to not only win, but win by a good margin to help our odds when it comes down to the wire after this group play. We were seeing LaMelo Ball on a float right there, but over two defenders, almost gets it. Rebounded by Deuce. Deuce trying to split the defense, loses the handle, and it's going to be Hornets ball. Deuce was so sure it was tipped out of bounds. But lady ref not hearing it, says it's Hornets ball. 4-point game, 25 seconds remain in this first quarter. Eddie Suarez, what's good, homie? I see you. Those Brunson MVP chants are crazy loud in Charlotte right now. I don't have the game audio on, but I believe it. 13 seconds remain in this first quarter. Hornets want to get one more final shot. LaMelo with the fake. LaMelo firing a wild one. No good. Robinson gets the rebound. Knicks could escape with one more score, and they will. Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the fast break bucket at the buzzer. And the Knicks hold on to a 6-point lead going into the second quarter. Good outlet by Mitchell Robinson. Getting the rebound, fires ahead, and Bridges gets it up. Oh, yeah, he gets it up with plenty of time on the clock. So it will definitely count. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, but shout out to Mitchell Robinson. Pushing the pace a bit there. Rare Edition said B- quarter. Yeah, for defense merely. Yeah, because offensively we were perfect. 75% from the field, 67 from three. Did not miss a free throw. Turnovers were down to a minimum. 3 turnovers in the quarter. Yeah, it literally just comes down to defense because the Hornets, a lowly team, 4-13 team, we allowed them to shoot over 60% in the first quarter play. So I wouldn't say B-. I'd give them a B quarter. B-. I'm right there with you. But we won the quarter, and that's all that matters. We won the battle 37-31 in the first quarter. Hey, man, shout out to these cameramen out here in Charlotte. You know, they're trying to get camera angles of all of the Hornets fans. That's hard to do without a Knicks jersey in the camera lens, but they're finding them. They're finding them. Big boards, Mitch, always here. BBM. Mystic MMA said in 2 years the Hornets are going to be a playoff team. Let me see if they're able to keep drafting the way they have in the last 2 seasons. If so, they'll definitely be a playing team. They still got to develop what they got before I can say they're a playoff team. This team ain't doing ish this season. This defense is so damn bad. They can't even slow down the Hornets. LOL, probably the worst defense in the NBA. Well, actually, we're not. But I get it. It is frustrating to watch, but we are. You know what? I'll get you the exact stats on where we are defensively in the league, but we're not. I think we're in the middle of the pack. We're not even worst. If you want me to be completely honest with you, let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. I didn't mean to get rid of the game. Gosh damn it. Let's find out, shall we? All right. Here we go. Here we go. This season, yep. Points allowed. Where we at? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, that's not what we're looking for. Salute, Father Peace. I see you, man. I see you. I see you. There we go. Defensive rating. That's what I was looking for. Jeez. Knicks are right in the middle of the pack. I mean, it's low. It's still low. But we're right in the middle, right with the Boston Celtics. We're at 17th right now in defensive efficiency. So, could be better. But it's also not as bad as we see on a nightly basis. It feels awful as LaMelo Ball, a standing three almost, can't get the fall, but it's tipped out of bounds by Kolek. No, it's not. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Charlotte. And the Hornets trying to make an argument, and they win said argument, so Hornets will get the ball. Yeah, Knicks right now 17th in defense. Not great. Could be worse, though. To me, I consider bad, even though we're right on the court, I consider bad to be like in the 20s. But, we're in the teens, right in the middle of the pack. Got room to grow, got room to improve, but we're a top 5 offensive team, so, hopefully it evens out at some point. Hart fouled off after the rebound. Josh Hart right now being a monster in this game, having himself a nice little night. Damn near perfect from the field. 4 for 5 from the field. 1 for 1 from 3. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And my favorite thing about Josh Hart, 0 turnovers so far. I love that. Good game for Josh Hart. 37-31, 10:50 remains. Kolek over to McBride. McBride trying to dictate the offense a little bit. Screen on the way, but it's not there. Deuce finding Hart faking it, Hart firing away, and Josh Hart is feeling good today. What a bucket for Josh Hart with the only extended hand by the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball cross-court pass, extra pass to Miller. Miller step back 3 ball. Miller is short, rebounded by the Knicks, and the Knicks now looking to take advantage. We see Kolek finding Hart. Hart back out to Clarkson, and what a one-handed steal by James. Finding LaMelo Ball in the fake. He steps back, fires a corner 3. Oh, my gosh, hits the backboard, and LaMelo Ball having one of those head-scratching starts where it just leads people to believe that he just cannot equal winning, taking shots like that one. BLT, I appreciate you, man. 52 months, a sub 19-month streak. Appreciate you, B. And 1 right there. I think that was Towns. Yeah, it was Carly Towns. I looked over to see the new sub on Twitch, but Towns picking up the and 1, getting an extra free throw to extend the lead to 10. I saw something. E-Rock Daily said, I'm not expecting a team with Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson to ever be anything close to good on defense. Hey, man, right in the middle of the pack. We'll be all right. Josh Hart must have gotten a new watch. Oh, boy. Oh, it wasn't an and 1. Forgive me, chat. He just got fouled. I thought it looked like he made the shot. That's my fault. So Towns to the line for 2 free throws, making the first one. JB is not in the game right now. We have Kolek, who has seemed to been taking advantage of Shamit's injury and getting consistent minutes. Look, I know statistically it wasn't much, but I really like what we saw out of Kolek in that Brooklyn game. I want to see if that's going to be something consistent. It looks like Yabusele is at the sideline looking to check in. Fires away is Miles Bridges. He hit one earlier, hits one right there, and cuts into the lead. 34-42, back to an 8-point game. Kolek finding Hart. Hart back to Kolek. Kolek looking around, trying to get to Towns. Towns likes the matchup here. Towns setting the screen instead. Kolek trying to move him out the way, finding Hart. Hart, who has been on fire this game, goes up for the bucket, misses that one. Towns corrals it. A lot of contact, no foul call. The Hornets going the other way. Lead past the ball. Ball back to Miller, and Miller missing the gimme. But the Hornets get it right back. Here goes Knuppel, who's going all the way, losing a handle for the second time. Knuppel just cannot corral it. See what I did there? Look at Deuce McBride. Oh, can't get the finish, but will get fouled. Deuce McBride just skipping down the lane for the layup. And here go the New York Knicks looking extended back to double digits. 2 free throws on the way for Deuce. Frank doubling down, saying, yeah, we do rank 17th. Defense rating about 115.9 per game. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but for what we watch, I thought it would be worse than that, so I'll take that. We rank 26th in opponent three-point percentage. Look at that. Look at that. But we knew that, right? We knew that, though, Frank, right? We knew that we were a butt when it comes to defending the three-point line. Loved seeing Deuce McBride making both free throws, though. My fault, Chad. Here's the box score. And we knew we were pretty bad when it comes to defending the three. But, to be 17th in defense, I'll take it. Knuppel with the kerfuffle. Ball with the wraparound pass to Bridges. Have we seen Bridges on Bridges yet? Bridges firing the floater. That's no good. Charlotte Hornets trailing in this one. 10-point game, 8:17 remains. Towns with the matchup. Jacob Ball with another super. Gonna give you the floor here, but Karl Anthony Towns, another big make. Timeout called by the Hornets. What you got for me, Jacob?
I'm a carpenter. I think it would be so much fun to install a basketball court floor. I know that's out of left field, but it looks like so much fun.
Install where? At the house? Through carpentry? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I've been seeing some people. I appreciate the $5 super. I've seen some people make Knicks logos out of wood and then paint it and then sand it and finish it and everything. Yeah, some great stuff. But yeah, making a court would be cool too. That'd be tough. Sidebar, Cade just missed a free throw to tie with 3.3 left. And that's the Celtics game, right? Oh, that game's over. 117-114. Boston taking out. Are they still number one? The number one overall Detroit Pistons? Are they still number one? I haven't checked the standings in a few days. Wow. Yeah, love that. Love some Knicks art, man. Shout out to Jacob Ball. Yo, Piston streak ends by Cunningham missed free throw. Yeah. I'm getting caught up right now. Wisdom said Cade in the clutch is basura. Captain Audi, $2 super. Appreciate you. Nikita, take it away. Celtics did beat the Pistons, yep.
Chiefs or Cowboys? For the parlay. Go Knicks.
It has to be Chiefs, right? I don't know, man. Chiefs been so weird this year. The Cowboys defense is so raggedy. Oof, that's a good ask. It's gotta be Chiefs. It's gotta be Chiefs. It's gotta be Chiefs in a high. But the thing is, the Chiefs ain't been scoring this year. That's a good question. I'm gonna go Chiefs though. Give me Chiefs in that one. Jay Millen said, I love that beat. CKS. Click. Big Sean. Ain't nobody moving my click, 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 click. I was wrong, Miller. Not an easy 20. Not at all. He's still on the Hornets. See, the majority of the teams have nothing for Towns. He should be bullying every game. The one, you are preaching to the choir, my brother. You are preaching to the choir. Chiefs on Turkey Day, yeah. And don't the Cowboys have some kind of raggedy number on Thanksgiving Day games? Yeah, give me the Chiefs tomorrow, man. The chat right now, joyous to the news of Detroit losing to a depleted Boston team. Now, look, man, Boston's still around 500. I think tonight they're going to win their 10th game, 9th game, something like that. So Boston holding their own without the likes of Horford, Porzingis, and Jason Tatum. Knicks right now, they're holding on to a 12-point lead. Towns firing right over Bridges. That one no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller looking around, finding LaMelo Ball. The Hornets' big three having a rough go to start off. And right as I say it, Miller with the dunk off the pass by LaMelo Ball. Tyler Kolek trying to get around Miller. What a sidestep. What a floater. Can't get it to fall at second and third effort. But it remains Knicks ball. Ball tried to save it, knowing that it was tipped away by Charlotte. But to no avail. Going to be Knicks ball. Jordan Clarkson finding Towns. Towns picked up by Bridges. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson with the floater. Gets it to fall. And, man, y'all know how I feel about Jordan Clarkson in the paint this year. Been money buckets for the former sixth man of the year. Bridges over to Miller. Miller trying to get himself going here offensively. He gets a step to the paint. Passes it out to Bridges. Bridges now running out of time on the shot clock. Sidesteps. Throws up a floater. Gets it to fall. 10-point game again, 48-38. Jalen back in, not yet. We have a lineup of as Towns fires a step back three, no good. We have a lineup of Tyler Kolek, Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, Jordan Clarkson, and Karl Anthony Towns. Three ball, no good by Knuppel. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. 6:25 remains in the game. Towns back out to Clarkson. Clarkson with a nice step, a floater. And, man, it just seems automatic. He gets to the paint, and he does not miss. Colin Sexton picked up by Kolek. Bridges firing the three. It's short. It's rebounded by Deuce, but there's a foul, and I think it's on Clarkson again. Clarkson might have just got his third foul on the night. Scoring back-to-back possessions, but we're not going to get to see much of him, at least in this first half, because I'm pretty sure he just picked up his third foul. Hornets looking bad out there, so you mean it's another Wednesday night, right? Knuppel for three off of the pass, and yeah, he is none of the Hornets right now. They started off shooting really well in that first quarter, but it has been a travesty in the second. Meanwhile, the Knicks continuing their great shooting ways, and right on cue, Towns missing the three when I'm here giving them praise for their shooting. Trey Mann off the screen, picked up by Towns, looking to facilitate. Jacob Ball! Appreciate you becoming a member. Glad to have you. Look at Towns in the break with the layup. Towns celebrating. Ball joining the CK2K, joining the membership. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for your help to the channel. But, man, Towns, a fast break lay. There goes James trying to get past Kolek. Kolek standing his ground. Trey Mann now up against Brunson. Brunson doing the same thing. Mann gets it to fall regardless. 40-52. Yeah, he's been doing it for the last few games, RGT. He needs to. I'm a fan. Oh, my goodness. Karl Anthony Towns with a little bit of a shove. Bridges does a great job selling it. Foul called. Bucket will not count. going to be Hornets ball. Yeah, Bridges with a good sell there. I mean, he did push off, but Bridges making sure the call was made. Towns loves that good off-arm push, man. Cat, just post up, dog. Nah, you know he needs to push off. Cat is good for a good push off or a good wraparound offensive foul once, maybe twice a game. It wouldn't be an NBA basketball Knicks game without either of those two happening. Double team on Sexton. Sexton still, bro, how the hell did he get through the double team to get that layup off? Delay a game warning on the Charlotte Hornets. Colin Sexton doing a little bit too much. But a delay game warning on the Charlotte Hornets. But the way he split that defense, impressive. Not much breathing area. Brunson, man, throwing up some nonsense. I know he thought he got fouled there, but what a shot attempt. Knuppel off the drive. He throws it back out. Man, extra pass to Bridges. Bridges on the drive. Bridges throws it up. Blocked by Bridges. Bridges blocking Bridges. I'll let you do the math on who is who. Look at the pass and Kolek to Bridges. The pairing you never know you needed. Make it a sitcom. Kolek and Bridges. And look at the defense being played between these two as well. Great offensive possession. And these two right now locked in. Doing a great job defensively. Colin Sexton, though, does not care. 3-ball is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart trying to push the pace. Brunson, full head of steam. 2 players in front of him. Shoots it anyways. And one. JB. But I think they're doing the thing where they're calling. No, they didn't. Okay. By Brunson's reaction, I was afraid that they called it before the shot. I know that's been a thing going on. Oh, yeah. He definitely was fouled on the shot. So. Great call. Now Brunson has an opportunity to extend the lead. Ghost Rider! Appreciate the $10 super. Take it away, Nikita.
CK basketball Ghost Raya.
Oh, Marion, and I'm talking about like the B2K and
Jr. I appreciate this stuff.
And bam,
They played you with that.
Oh, Marion.
Not even exclamation after it. Ghost Rider. Thanks, Nikita. You see JB leave Yabu hanging? Damn, son. No, I did not see it. I did not see it at all. Trey Man picked up by Bridges. Look at the Knicks. 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Almost a perfect game here for New York. 22-37 from the field. 60% shooting. Sexton out to Man. Man's going to fire the 3-ball, and it's good. Not many threes going down for the Charlotte Hornets in this first half, but that one will. Brunson looking around, lead pass there. Sorry, not lead pass, a lob pass to Bridges. Bridges backing down Man. Bridges firing the mid-range fade, and the Knicks just cannot miss. 14-point game. Sexton losing his handle, gets it right back. Deuce standing his ground, and they call a foul on Deuce there. This is my issue, man. They can't even try and play defense even if they wanted to. That was a great defensive play by Deuce. Made him uncomfortable. Hands to himself. Still had room to move, and they call. That's a terrible call. Terrible call. Oh, my gosh. Terrible call. Our R for you said Knicks have to keep Kolek. He's going to become something. Frank talking about Tout saying you don't even need to push or rap. Right. Right. Facts. Big facts. Kolek doing his thing. He's a keeper. Yep. JB, McKellen, Cat have 0 threes. Yeah, 0 threes. And Towns with 12. Bridges with 10. Brunson with 12. No, that's not. Oh, yeah, you're right. Towns is over 2. Yeah, they're 0 for 3 combined. Bridges not even attempting a 3 yet, but 4 for 4 from the field. Also with 2 steals and 2 blocks. Mikal Bridges putting himself in a highly regarded defensive category this year. He has been balling. I did not see it, Presser, and I did not see it. Definitely a better grade for this quarter, right? But the 5 picks. Man, F them kids, man. Man, F them kids, man. We only have 6 3-point attempts as a team. Interesting. Well, right now, this Hornets team, they're known. They're definitely worse than us on interior defense. I mean, we could take it to the list. I think they're if we're talking about at the bottom, this Hornets team is near the bottom, if not at the bottom. Yeah, Hornets are 24th in the NBA in defensive rating, but they give up points in the paint like they don't care about them. And the Knicks right now are feasting. Oh, person, you're talking. I thought you were talking about Mikal. Yeah, we talked about that play. Everyone hated it. CK, for real, bro. Whenever we see a lady ref, they make the most crazy ticky-tack calls ever. 100%. 100%. Every single time. Not many rookies showing out the last 2 seasons, so we might have escaped the picks. Man, I wasn't worried to begin with. I don't care if any of the rookies were good, bro. Right now, we are a championship contender, and he is a big part to it. Do what you got to do. LaMelo Ball on the drive, loses the handle, but Mitch tips it right back to the Hornets. And the rookie, Kalkbrenner, able to make that shot. Faked out by Deuce. Deuce back out to Bridges. Bridges making the last bucket for the Knicks. Finding Mitch. Mitch finding Hart. Down goes Brunson off of a trip. No foul going to be called. Bridges with man on his hip. 5 seconds on the clock. Deuce fires from 3. And oh my gosh. Deuce McBride laces the corner 3. 2 minutes remain. As we're sitting with a 15-point lead. Shout to the 400 in the chat right now. The Knicks going all out on the Charlotte Hornets. 4 seconds remain on the shot clock. 3 ball by Miles Bridges. That's no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Here goes Hart. Hart with the lead. Hart with the find. And Bridges with the finish. Everybody's eating right now. Look at the scorecard and look at the spread scoring. The starters getting busy. Deuce McBride trying to stay on him, forcing the miss. Rebounded by Hart. 1:20 remains. Hart wants to make a pass. He's going to find Deuce. Deuce back to Hart. Hart thought about it. Hart spinning. Hart pulling. Hart making. Who is this guy? Josh Hart with 16 on the game. 5 for 8. Look at Josh Hart go. LaMelo Ball picked up by Deuce McBride. LaMelo, he's going to fire from the Spectrum logo, and he ain't been shooting tonight like that to even be shooting that shot. Cross court to Brunson. Brunson going to show LaMelo how to shoot a 3, but he won't. Rebounded by Bridges. Hart might show him how to shoot a 3. He won't. Bridges back to Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson really wants a 3 ball. Brunson with man on him. Brunson step back 3, and it's good. You can tell JB wanted the 3 the whole way. 69, nice, to 47. Brunson, 15
Marion,
points.
and I'm talking about like the B2K and
Visions
bam,
8 seconds remain on the shot clock.
13
13 or 14, on the game clock. Doesn't matter. Turnover. 10 seconds remain. Hart with 1 man in front of him. Will he take the final shot? I feel like that would be fitting. Hart makes the 3. Josh Hart. Who is this man? Josh Hart doing some next level business in this quarter, in that half. So I'm letting this all play out for Muscle Man Hart. Who the hell is this guy? Just because you wear 3, you mean all of a sudden you can shoot 3s? 72-47. Give it up for the New York Knicks. Dominating that half in a game that they should be dominating in a half. 35 points in that second quarter to the 16 by Charlotte. What a start. Who is this guy indeed, B. Mills? Who is this guy indeed? Rare edition. Genergy said fuego. Heart es on fuego. We are so good against bad teams. We can't even, I don't know if we can dub that moniker just yet because we were still struggling a little bit against some good teams. But this week, handling business against the bad teams. Jacob Ball saying, 408 in the chat, only 90 likes. Make it make sense. Frank White, who is this guy? Right, man. What is going on? What is going on? All right, we're gonna do a quick update on the halftime report. We're gonna see what is going on around the NBA. We're gonna talk about our Knicks. Give me 1 second. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've been drinking water. I got to pee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give you guys the tunes. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Sorry about that, y'all. I feel, you know, ever since, I don't know if you guys watch Red Zone, NFL Red Zone, but what's his name? Oh my gosh, his name is escaping me. The host. His name's gonna come back to me randomly. He always talks about how he prides himself in not taking a restroom break throughout the entire window of doing Red Zone. And ever since I heard that, I'm like, bet. When I do the play-by-plays, I can go the entire time about using the restroom. Today, bro, I drank a lot of water, bro. So I got. But here we are, man. It is halftime. The Knicks are up big against the Charlotte Hornets, up by 15. Is that math's not math? It's 20. Wait, is it 25, right? 5. Yeah, it's 25. I almost said 15. Knicks up by 25 to close out the half. Why? Yeah. 25. Why am I second guessing myself? I know how to do math. 25-point lead. Scott Hansen. Yes, Scott Hansen on Red Zone. Yeah. He talks about how he prides himself 1 or 2 times he has had to use the restroom while doing the broadcast. So I'm like, yeah, man, I can do that, bro. I can do that throughout a whole entire play-by-play. Not today, bro. Had to use it. But we back. He said CK was dropping a deuce. You think I'll be back this soon, dog? That's high praise, man. I can't just drop him and return. I can't do it. Drop and bounce. I can't do it. But yeah, man, we heard about the Hornets, not Hornets, what's their name? The Pistons losing to the Celtics after the Pistons, who have been on a monstrous run. I'm waiting to see if I can find the highlights so we can play it. What up, Frankie? HB in the building. He said weak bladder chance erupt. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Trying to find it. I want to see that moment in the Pistons Celtics game so we can watch it together. For those who did not get to see it, Cade Cunningham coming up short. Trying to find it. Hold on. No video of it, bro. Oh, nah, the Pistons. What? Not even on YouTube. I'm not on Twitter. Man, whatever. All right, well, it comes down to free throws. And Cade Cunningham misses the final free throw. Celtics then go on to make theirs. 3-point win for Boston. And the Detroit Pistons suffer a loss. And their hot start with a little bit of a pause. I mean, their start's still going to be hot regardless of the win or loss today. But a big victory for Boston. Now, look, man, Boston, say what you want about Boston. I'm not a fan of that organization either, but I didn't have them as 10-8. With the way that team is constructed, I thought that they would have, have like a Indiana Pacers kind of collapse this year. But no, Boston's still right there in the pack. All they got to do is survive before Tatum returns. I mean, to be real with you, at 10-8, they're not that far away from us. We're 10-6, sitting 5th in the Eastern Conference behind Cleveland, Miami, Toronto, and the same Detroit Pistons. So, yeah, the East right now, very interesting. The East trying to do their best Western Conference impression right now. It's pretty even 1 through 8. One game here, one game there can change up the entire lineup. What's up, y'all, man? We have about 370 in the chat right now. There's not many other highlights to show. We were one of the early games. I don't see any other games playing right now. It's us. We got Milwaukee versus Miami. For cup purposes, we technically need Miami to win that one. Hopefully they win it, not by much, but we would need a Miami Heat win for our chances to be even more safe. We also see Indiana playing against the Raptors right now. Indiana with the lead on Toronto, but it is just after 1 quarter of play. And the Thunder beating the Timberwolves early by 5 with a minute and a half left. So all the other games on all the other windows are slowly starting to start up. Right now, our New York Knicks, the talk of the town, with a 25-point lead. I love it. I love it. Whatever Josh's pregame ritual was today, do it for the rest of the season. Amen. Wisdom said CK Prime Clay or first half versus Hornets Josh Hart. Damn. Josh Hart had some buckets in the paint too. 19 and a half, a plus 23, only missed 2, 3 for 3. Gimme first half Josh Hart. He was 100% from 3. Anything you could do, I can do better, Prime Klay Thompson. CK, for you, which team is the best in the East, Miami or Detroit? Oh, I don't want to answer that question. I hate both of them. Oh, Knicks hat off. Detroit is on a really good run. I like the way that team is constructed. But the coaching in Miami were winning some games without guys for a period. I mean, they beat us without a few of their guys. Right now, Miami to me seems, if you're making me choose between those two, I'm still taking Miami over Detroit. Now, never make me answer a stupid question like that. Curtis West said drinking water is good. Yeah, maybe use the restroom. I do drink a lot of water, though. I love water. CK, they do make products called... Hilarious, Curtis. Hilarious.
Hold on a minute there, player.
Big Nick said, "Who's Tatum?" Great question. But yeah, I'll take Heat over Pistons. I know Pistons having a good run. They have a good mesh of young and old, but Spoelstra, man, Spoelstra is just the key of those two. I think the Heat would beat the Pistons in the series right now. Tyler Stockton, what a visionary. He passes players open. Tyler Kolek. I'm like, who's Tyler Stockton? Keep playing him and developing Kolek. I'm impressed with his defensive ability. Yeah, he's locking in defensively here for sure. For sure. RGT said we only took 10 threes and yet we got 72 points. I'm just saying. Yeah. Seems like they're figuring it out. But more importantly to RGT, on top of that, we also playing a lot faster tonight. Seems like we brought the pace back. And that's all I've been asking for. Threes be damned. So both getting a little bit of what we wanted, right? Smitty, what up? He said, y'all here talking about the New York Knickerbockers? Always, man. Always. Detroit doesn't have the firepower offensively to go on a deep playoff run. We'll see. But yeah, it's like I said, to me, it's the coaching. To me, it's the depth of the way the Miami Heat team is built. If you're making me choose between those two, yeah. Still love my Knicks odds, but you made me choose between the Heat and the Pistons. Yeah, I give the Heat the slight edge. I hate that team. Yo, Eddie Suarez and RGT, bro. I ain't even gonna read y'all conversation. Yo, bro, I can't. What? Yo, Smitty, what is a Trae Young? I don't understand. I don't even know who that is, bro. What even is a Trae Young? Who is Trae Young? How do you Trae Young? I don't know what that is, man. Crazy what playing the young guys will do for their confidence. Amen. Yo, Eddie Suarez and RGT. CK is Josh balling because A, he wants the extra cup money and is turning it up against the Hornets and Bucks, or B, playing hard now to eat heavy and drink some wine on Thanksgiving despite Bucks on Friday. I take C because nobody can guard him on the Hornets and he's taking complete advantage of that. That's my answer. Maybe a little bit of B. I don't think he cares too much about A. He already making good money. Don't act like you don't know your king's name. Oh, I know how to say Jalen Brunson. Brunson's name. Smitty, I would play along with this joke if you were talking about maybe Tyrese Halliburton. All right, I'll give you that because he had playoff success against us on a deeper run, getting to the finals. That other guy, I don't know what he is. Does he even play basketball? Who is that other guy, man? Had that one series against us. Good for him, bro. I'm not playing along, Smitty. I'm not playing along. Wish Cat would make what? I wish Cat wouldn't wake up hungry one of these days. Jacob Ball, I feel like he's playing well today. I'm not mad at Cat. I mean, 5 for 10 from the field. You know, he did go 0 for 2, but we're seeing him more aggressive. I remember in what 2-3 games ago, only taking about 5-6 shots in the first half. Towns looking aggressive here today. 12.6 rebounds, all in the paint. I'm not as upset as I want to be with Karl Anthony Towns tonight. Not tonight. Trae Young went back to his planet. I don't even know what a Trae Young is, bro. I don't know why Hart be scared to shoot threes sometimes. That's a question that plagues my mind whenever he turns them down. Jake Ball said, y'all see the NFL refs got hurt? That NFL ref that got hurt? It's surprising that doesn't happen more often when you think about it. I didn't see it. The Pacers shouldn't be as bad as they are. Yeah, they should. It's just like that. This is why I thought the Celtics would be worse too, because we forget that they also gave up Miles Turner. I understand Miles Turner might not have been the biggest scoring threat, but at least defensively and at least for the ability to stretch and making things easier for everyone else, him not being there makes a big difference, man. I feel like that Miles Turner loss hurts them more than they think it does. Now they boo-boo butt. But we back in action, ladies and gentlemen. My fault. We jump right into the second half. 3-ball, no good. Hart gets the rebound, but loses it in the process. Knuppel going the other way. One man to beat, throws it up over Brunson, tipped out of bounds, and it should be Knicks ball. And we're jumping right into the game. Wasting no time. Second half of play starting up. DeVell said, CK, what do you think about Mike Brown's rotations? I love the fact that he is open to playing anybody and everybody. Brunson firing the three. I think my only thing with Mike Brown, and I'm sure as the season goes on, he'll tighten it up a little bit. I feel like he makes substitutions too quickly without letting them breathe. That's my only thing. I love that he opens up the team. I love that he gives people opportunities and chances to get in the rotation. But I just feel like sometimes he's subbing a little too much instead of letting guys breathe at a time. It's one thing if the lineup in the rotation is not working, but I feel like there's times where it is working and he still subs people out a little too quick. Other than that, though, I'm cool with Mike Brown, man. I'm not part of that team trying to get him fired instantly. I think it's a learning curve, and I want to see what he does after one full season with the New York Knicks. Towns drawing the foul, by the way. He's going to get 2 free throws here. 3.5 left on the clock when he got fouled by Miles Bridges. Here comes Towns. Yeah. So that's how I feel about Brown's rotation, personally. Would you give Washington back their pick for Whitmore? I would love Whitmore. I don't know. There's just a screw loose there. I think he needs like a veteran presence or something. That dude is so talented, but just cannot put it all together. I don't know. But I would like Whitmore. I would be cool with it. Captain Howdy 3 with the super. Appreciate you, Howdy. What you got, man?
Bears or Eagles?
Oh man. Is that are they are playing this week, huh? Man, I want to get funky, bro. I'm sipping the Bears lemonade right now, man. They've been a fun team to watch. Eagles just seem to be. I just don't see the Eagles losing 2 games in a row though. But I want to get funky, bro. Give me the young guys out there in Chicago. No, the smart bet, the smart take is the Eagles, but give me the Bears on that one. Bridges on the transition 3. He's fouled. No foul was called. Bridges gets taken out on the 3-ball. Referees all turning a blind eye. Miller firing from 3. He gets his to fall. But surprising no call there from the 3 on Bridges. He got hit on the way down. Referees decide not to go or call anything with it. And now Brandon Miller pushing through the screen. Finally, we saw Towns set such a good screen that we had players frustrated trying to get through it. But interesting no call there on that Bridges 3. Argentina. Carly Towns backing down. Oh my gosh, making him look little, but he misses the hook. What a strong take, but can't get it to fall. Love that take there by Towns. Frank White just getting caught up on the amount of lady refs in this game. Big 3-ball by Brandon Miller, by the way, cutting the lead down to 19. Knicks off to a slow start here after having a 25-point lead, but Brunson gets right to the paint, right to his spot, and an easy floater takes the lead back to 21. Oh, yeah, what a defensive stop. Oh, they're calling jump ball. I thought they called a foul on Brunson. I feel like they called that jump ball a little quick, but we'll take it. Brunson, active hands on LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball not really having the best game here in this one. That works in the Knicks' favor. But we'll see. Did the Knicks win that tip? I think it's going to be Hornets. Yeah, it is Hornets ball. My apologies. 9:15 remains in this third quarter. Little bit of a rough start to the quarter. Brunson hitting the ball out of his hands, and it should be Knicks ball, but they're going to call a foul on JB. Not allowing JB to play any defense. JB asking for the challenge. I don't think that you would want to challenge that. It's a little too close. Yeah, no, don't challenge that. I mean, it was good defense, but he did get armed. Challenging that might not work in our favor. Let it go. First free throw down by Knuppel. Friday afternoon prime. We're talking about the game against the Milwaukee Bucks. RGT said, here we go with the refs. Thomas Arnold thinks this is the new starting five. I think it's just because of the team we were playing. I think it was more of a matchup kind of situation. Playing two bigs in this lineup wouldn't have worked out defensively in our favor because of the amount of stretching that they could have done. Another super from Jacob Ball. Appreciate you, the $2 super. Here comes Nikita.
I had hope for all 3 balls. Because of my name.
Yeah, it is no secret that I am a fan of the Ball family. I still am, man, you know. I still feel like they all had successful careers. I mean, one way or another. Jello, if we want to talk about NBA-wise, yeah, Jello just couldn't get it done. But Lonzo and LaMelo both doing their thing, just trying to, you know, get winning to be a part of their name at the NBA level. But I feel like LaMelo and Lonzo still having good NBA careers. Deuce McBride with the rock picked up by LaMelo Ball. Speaking of which, Deuce loses the handle. If he had just took that sidestep and pulled up, might have been a good play, but it looked like he was trying to make something happen, loses the ball. And the Hornets cutting into this, man. It's a 19-point game. Floater by LaMelo. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Picked up by Brunson. Melo with sidestep, throwing it up, gets it to fall. And I like the no call there, but the Knicks now watch their lead dwindle down to 17. Started the half with a 25-point lead, but now all the way down to 17. Strong timeout from Mike Brown. Chef Curtis saying this is a BS. Oh, the BS is about to start. It's already starting for sure. Oh, boy, here we go. Jacob, again, yeah, pause. They going after you, man. They going after you. Out for you said until OG gets back. True. Joseph says the NBA has become a free throw show. I'm telling you, man, referees just need to stand on business and just make less calls. I think that's all it takes. I think they're probably all too chicken to do it because they're afraid that physicality is going to come out of not making calls. But nah, man, refs need to stand on business and stop falling for these little baited fouls. Stand on business, referees. And watch how these games get better with the less fouls they call. I will never forget. It was 2023. It was a 2023, 2024. No, it was 2023. It was not 2024. 2023 in the, what's it called? There was that announcement by Adam Silver saying that they're gonna call list fouls, let them play through it. They did it for 1 month until the All-Star break, and then they just stopped doing it. And that was one of the best months of basketball we've seen in a long time. I'll never forget it. Referees, man. It all comes down to those ticky-tack BS calls, man. Gotta stop calling those. Gotta let those 50-50 plays play out. Don't make the call. Let them play out. That'd be my first adjustment. CK Silver values the refs more than the players. Does feel like that, right? Because to me, the minute that they do these post-game reports and they claim that they missed a call, that should be an instant fine. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what salaries are. You make a mistake that causes a game or that plays into the result of a game, there should be a repercussion. Instant fine. That should be simple for me. But for whatever reason, they're able to just make that call and we're supposed to move on. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But, yeah, you might be right. You might be right on that call. Here we go. Back at it here in this second half. Knicks slow start in this third quarter. Brunson keeping it going. Misses that floater. Wide open Deuce McBride 3-ball. And Deuce absolutely bowling from above the 3-point arc. Back to a 20-point game. Oh, yeah, there's going to be some contact there. Brandon Miller with the foul. Bates bridges into that one. And now Miller's going to get 2 free throws. That is a move that a lot of NBA players are working on. We've seen Brunson do that his entire tenure as a New York Knicks. So good at hitting the breaks mid jump shot and anticipating the defense to follow and foul. And it seems to work every time. Bridges gets caught there. Michael Powell says, as a hold head baller, it was simple. No blood, no foul. I'm telling you, man. Like I said, at the very least, you cut out some of those nicky knacks, man, those 50-50 calls. At least stop calling those and see how it turns out. Deuce McBride wide open in the corner. Bridges lobbing it to Brunson. Brunson with LaMelo on him, trying to jab step him to death. LaMelo standing his ground until he doesn't. Brunson drawing contact, gets it to fall, and he will get the foul. Brunson overpowering the taller guard with ease. Look at the play here. Gets the right positioning, goes right over, draws the contact, and here comes a free throw for JB. 19 points in the game for Jalen Brunson, tied with Hart for the most points in the game. Imagine Dennis Rodman playing this era, bro. Imagine a lot of those 90s guys. Hell, imagine the majority of the Knicks roster in the 90s playing this era, bro. No. Marcus Miller said fake crowd noise incoming. Knuppel firing the 3, claiming he got tipped out of bounds by the Hornets. Going to be Knicks ball. Brunson letting me down, though, missing that and 1 free throw. Knicks were 100% from the free throw line until Brunson went and missed that one. Come on, JB. Oh, not. I think we had another delay of game there. So here comes the free throw for Jalen Brunson. And what JB, man, missing free throws here. That's 2 in a row. Messing with my perfect free throw percentage, missing 2 of them. Jalen Bartholomew Brunson. Get it together, Cap. 81-61. 12 of 14 from the free throw line now. Jalen Brunson, though, picked up, oh my gosh, hits the brakes. Well, he can hit that shot from the free throw line. Maybe you should be jumping on your free throws, JB. Beautiful jumper in the mid-range. 22-point game for the Knicks. And here, this is what I'm talking about. Here comes the ticky-tack fouls. The game is not even a basketball game anymore. We've seen a lot more walking and staring and people going to the free throw line than basketball being played. Here we go. RDT trade JB now. Yeah. Get him out of here. Oh my gosh, what a move by Brunson. Finding Bridges. Bridges, the corner 3, gets it to fall. But what's the call? What's the call? Did they say he was out of bounds? What's the call there? The 3 ball's not going to count. What a steal there from Deuce McBride. Not entirely sure what the foul was there, but here we go. I don't know what is going on here. This game going towards the Hornets, and the Hornets trying to take advantage. Interesting calls here down the stretch. Not back to a 19-point game. 6-point swing by the lady ref. And here comes Brunson. Brunson in the breaks again, pulls the mid-ranger. Oh, my Brunson right now. Can't hit a damn free throw, but God is he killing it in the mid-range. It was called out of bounds. That's crazy. He said, yo, Pat would cook and eat in this era. But he has to have a jump shot, man, Frank. Remember, you got to have those bigs got to have jump shots in this era. Patrick and his stiff-ass jump shot. Yo, that'd be funny, man. That'd be funny, man. You know who would cook and eat in this era, bro? Dirk Nowitzki, man. Sheesh. As unstoppable as he was in the mid-2000s, 2010s, man, Dirk was placed into this era. Jesus. Yeah, that'd be pretty nuts. 86-84. 86-84. 86-64. 22-point lead. Sexton drawing the foul. Yeah, everything is now suddenly become a foul. This game's energy has definitely slowed down a bit in this third quarter. Referees taking a little bit too much control, and the energy seems to slowly be fading away here in this game. Foul, 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 foul indeed, RGT. Larry Bird would thrive in this era. I think Larry Bird would be pretty good in this era. Dirk, one-legged spin and shoot. Wise guy said, yeah, it's barely watchable right now. Yeah, man, ain't no basketball being played right now. We ain't watching basketball. We're watching the referees. Pat had a jump shot for him, what I remember. He's not hitting threes, but he was hitting mid-range J's. Oh, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Patrick had the stiffest looking jump shot. But yeah, he was hitting those. He was hitting those middies. He was definitely hitting those middies. Oh, boy. 86-66. Knicks still up by 20. Spin move by Brunson again, trying to just absolutely cook this Hornets squad. Hakeem the Dream, $5 super. Here, I'm interested to hear what he has to say. Take it away.
Jokic is about to be a 3-time MVP in this era, but if played against Olajuwon would score 100 points on him. This era is a remedial.
That's a take. That's a take. Yeah, I think Hakeem would definitely have a good run, but I don't know if I would say all that. I think this era, that's interesting take. What do you guys think about that? What you guys' thoughts on that take? I don't know if I necessarily agree, but let me know what you all think about it. 5:26 remains in this game. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Pulled by Brunson. No good. Look at Towns with a rebound. Wide open Brunson again for the corner. Lets it fly. Man, the corner three is just not falling. Hart gets it back, passing it out to a wide open Brunson for another three. And third time is the charm for Jalen Brunson. Shout out to his teammates, looking to him each and every time. Timeout called by Charlotte. JB with 27 in the game. Josh Hart had an easy floater, but Brunson just wide open in that corner for another chance. And that's a real teammate out there to give him a shot again. Knicks shooting 57% from three. It's really hard to compare eras in almost every sport. Yeah, it's tough. Rare Edition said they was smooth, CK. Yeah, man. Stiff, though, but yeah, they was going. They was hitting. All net when he was shooting them. Frank at RGT, bro. He said, lady refs always want the attention. Loner next door was good. Hope you're good, man. Shout out to you. Oh, man. How many we got? We got 450 in the building. See if we can get our likes matched up with the amount of people in here. All it takes is just you hitting that like button. It's free. I think Mitchie may be eating McDonald's at the police station this year. What the? Oh, brother. I miss Mutombo. R.I.P., man. Mutombo was great, bro. Dana Mack said third time's a charm. Yep. Cap, CK2K, Brunson's middle name is Bartholomew. Yep. I think, is it like Anthony or something born? Yeah, no. Jalen Bartholomew Brunson, bro. Slandering Lady Rev should not be this funny. Mutombo was a problem. Yeah, man. Mutombo was a monster defensively, bro. Him and Lonzo Mourning. Sheesh. Those two defensively, nonsense. Nonsense. Oh, that's a good comp. He said, for instance, Jim Brown puts his helmet into Myles Garrett's chest. I don't know who wins. We never will. And comparing generations is a tough one, man. I ain't gonna lie. I did enjoy that meme about how the NBA today was better than the NBA in the past, and those players can't guard these players today. I think there is some truth to it, but there's also a lot. Again, you know, if you let those players from those days work out with the same kind of equipment, same kind of analytics, same kind of all the above that we have, could be a different story. I don't know, but like Jacob said, you can never know. It's all going to be a conversation and debate until our AI turns into like hologram form and we get to see it in person. The world may never know. 89-66, Knicks up by 23. Mitchell Robinson checking in. We're getting some bench production, but oh man, Mitchell Robinson, man. First play getting beat off of a pick and roll. Look, I'm not trying to nitpick, but my boy Mitch might need to, you know, sit a little bit, just not looking like himself. He had 2-3 good games. I don't know. We'll keep watching. But right now we're seeing not the starting five because Deuce and Harder out there, Bridges on the bench, but we're seeing Towns and Robinson out there together. Typically what we would like to see, but not for too long because here comes Gershon Yabusele coming in for Karl Anthony Towns. So Yabusele playing next to Mitchell Robinson. We're seeing Mike Brown playing around with the lineups here a little bit tonight, trying something new. I'm always a fan of that. Brunson wants to continue his shooting ways. He won't that time as the Knicks up by 21, 89-68. Miles Bridges looking around, trying to find somebody, anybody open. 4:17 left in the game. Kicked by Brunson. So it'll still be Hornets ball. Well, for instance, CK, the points per game this year is crazy. Yeah, I remember when averaging like 28, 29 a game was like astronomical. I remember T-Mac and Kobe used to make look averaging like in the 30s look like God tier. Now, seemed like everybody getting around that range at a regular basis, for sure. Frank. Free ball by Trey Man, no good. Hakeem the Dream with another $2 super. Nikita about to take it away. CK and Derek Harper interview.
Jokic would forfeit if he had to guard Olajuwon.
He said Jokic would forfeit if he had to guard Olajuwon. I don't know if I can co-sign that take either, but I appreciate the $2 super. Clearly, Hakeem the Dream is a fan of, well, Hakeem the Dream with these takes. 89-68, Knicks up still by 21. A very ugly third quarter. Not really the players' faults here as the referees have tried to take control of this one, so not any real momentum for either side. Brunson, though, having a strong quarter here, trying to keep the Knicks afloat. 21-point game. Deuce McBride gets held up. Yabusele back to Brunson. Brunson back over to Deuce. Deuce thought about it. This time he pulls the mid-ranger. It comes up just short. Rebounded by the Hornets. Colin Sexton looking to push it up ahead, but good defense by Yabusele. Good denial. But now the other way. Sexton right by Hart and gets the layup. Mitchell Robinson non-existent in the paint yet again. 19-point game. Brunson off the spin. Brunson with the float. Brunson gets the finish. No foul called yet again, but Brunson doesn't care. Brunson trying to get to the 30s, and Hart just levels Colin Sexton. Not sure what he was expecting him to do in that play, but gets the foul in the process. Hart picking up his third foul. He say, yabba dabba doo is in the game. Yep. Yabu should be able to set great screens. That's one of the positives he's had this year is his screen setting. That's really one of the few. Oh, boy. Jalen Brunson spin move, thought about it, finding Deuce McBride. McBride picked up by Trey Mann. Got ourselves a 19-point game yet again. My God, that ball just snatched out of the air. 3 ball by James. James fires it. It's no good. Got a lineup of Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, Gershon Yabusele, and Mitchell Robinson. Brunson doing a great job. Again, he is just carving up this defense. Right now, the Knicks trading baskets. 1 minute to 19-point lead. The other to 21-point lead. Just back and forth affair. Foul drawn by Miles Bridges. I wonder if it was before the shot or after, but the culprit is Yabusele. It looks like it was before, but to me, that looks like it's all in one motion. So he should get the and one, but we're going to see. Yes, he does. He does get the and one. So an opportunity to cut the lead down to 18. What up, Queens? And missed there by Bridges. Not going to lower the lead. We got some subs in the game now. Kolek is back out there. Bridges back out there. And so is Karl Anthony Towns. Limited minutes here tonight from Mitchell Robinson. Not really showing much here tonight anyway. So I wonder what he's dealing with. Trying to get the lob. And I'm telling you one thing, man. Look, you heard it here first. The Tyler Kolek, Mikal Bridges connection has been dominant since Kolek's rookie year. Don't you ever forget where you heard it from, because these two right now, the chemistry between these two players, Kolek always finds Bridges wide open. I want more. 95-74. What a dime by Tyler Kolek. Here comes Colin Sexton looking for the screen here. He's going to get it. Pass out to Mann. Mann picked up by Bridges. Mann trying to get a screen to come up and help him. He uses it. Float is up. That's no good. Rebounded by Yabusele. Hustle play Yabusele here tonight. Deuce McBride picked up by Mann. Yabusele thought about it. Hands it off to Kolek. Kolek over to Deuce. Deuce getting a lot of minutes. Bridges giving it to Towns. One man to beat the smaller James. Double team on the way. Bridges extra pass. Ball's moving around. 3 ball from Deuce. And has Deuce missed a 3 yet? The answer, no. 100% from the 3-point line is Miles Deuce McBride, and he extends the Knicks lead to 24. Trey Mann with a minute left in the third quarter, picked up by same Deuce. Miles Bridges now picked up by Towns. Towns trying his hardest to stay on his feet, loses his handle. Bridges draws the foul. Can't get the bucket to fall, but Bridges will get some free throws. Not really entirely sure where the foul was there, but free throws on the way for Miles Bridges. Jalen Brunson is out, CC2. Knicks have a diamond with Shamit. I had no idea how good that guy was, and Tibbs didn't play him until playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of it was him trying to get himself back right after the shoulder injury. But yeah, he did definitely shine in his role when he got the opportunity. But right now with 42 seconds left, Knicks up by 23. Been a pretty up and down quarter, but the Knicks still looking good. Yabusele with the wide open one. That one no good. Rebounded by James. And the Hornets now trying to cut into the lead before the end of the quarter. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 23 on the game clock. Hornets trying to get one final shot here. Not giving Knicks much time to get another shot. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Man picking up the screen. Man going right by Bridges, but good help there from Towns forcing the miss. Knicks have an opportunity to get one more shot. Yabusele passing it behind Deuce. And that is one of the ugliest ways you could have asked to end a quarter.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Oh boy, that ending is a perfect personification of what this quarter has been. A lot of what is going on, but more importantly, the Knicks survive, and though they started the half with a 25-point lead, they go into the fourth with a 23-point lead, so you can't be too mad at that. You're looking at Jalen Brunson, who had a monstrous third quarter, 31 points for JB, 52 from the field, 33% from three. This man went on to miss 2 free throws in that quarter, and that is where I'm frustrated with the captain. Only 2 assists from tonight, though. 2 assists and 1 turnover. Not a big fan of that. I feel like Jalen Brunson has done a good job at turning up the assists, but not many here tonight from JB. But it's a well-rounded game from the starters. 16 for Deuce McBride, who has not missed a 3-ball at all in this game. 4 for 4 from 3. 19 points for Josh Hart. Scored all of them in the first half. 7 for 9, 3 for 3 from 3. 19 points, a plus 17, all done in the first half. And Mikal Bridges joining the party. 6 for 8 from the field, 14 points, 4 rebounds. But here's my favorite stat from Mikal Bridges. He has 2 steals and 2 blocks. He has been on a defensive tear this year. Your New York Knicks up by 23. Remember, guys, if you guys haven't already, your next purchase on the next game, next concert, next whatever you're going to, go check out SeatGeek. And make sure if it's your first purchase, you use code CK2K to get $20 off of that purchase. I'm just here to help you all out, man. Double digits for everyone. Yeah, man. Spread game. Gershon is boo-boo and selling. So you would say his name is Yabu selling? Huh? Okay, like I said, the refs are killing the Knicks, and they're still going to get this game. Hornets suck. Popcorn time. Oh, popcorn sound good. Knicks need to win by as many points as possible. That's facts. Especially with the Miami Heat right now holding on to a 9-point lead against the first place in our group, Milwaukee Bucks. So, yeah, a win with a lot of points definitely helped the Knicks out in this group play and help our chances to move on. We also have the Bucks on Friday, so we are looking for the Bucks to get this loss tonight. Knicks get a big win, and we see where we land in knockout play, in the knockout round. Here we go, back at it. Back in the game is LaMelo Ball with the second unit, and also Brandon Miller as well. Down goes the rookie. Look at Mitchell Robinson getting some second ever. There he goes. Loch Ness Monster waking back up, giving us some hustle there. Good defense, knocking the ball loose, then dives down for it. Love seeing that. So Mitchell Robinson jump ball now with Kalbrenner. Welcome back to the game, Mitchell Robinson. Oh, my goodness. Easily wins the tip. Lead pass to Clarkson, but good defense from Miller. Miller saving it. Knicks there to get it. Clarkson's wide open. Kolek sees him, but he's not going to shoot the three as the Knicks now slow it down and look to break it down. Nice pass to Clarkson. Clarkson back out to Bridges. Bridges going to fire the three ball, steps into it, can't get it to fall. That's Bridges' first three attempt. The last one didn't count because he stepped out of bounds. So 0 for 1 from 3 is Mikal Bridges, with the Knicks up by 23 still, irregardless. What a block on Miller, but no, they're going to call a foul on Bridges. Good defense there, but Miller gained the free throw attempt. Darren the Tuber, $2 super. Appreciate you. Nikita, what's Darren saying?
Knicks fan, from Knicks family, Grandpa was a coach.
Heck yeah, that's what's up. Glad to have you. Knicks fans rolling deep. Shout out to Grandpa. That's right. The starting lineup here in this fourth quarter was Tyler Kolek, Jordan Clarkson, Mikal Bridges, and we got Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson. That's the 5 right now with Mike Brown and the New York Knicks. Kolek picked up by LaMelo Ball using the screen. Alley-oop, but Mitchell Robinson not able to corral it. Not sure if it was the pass or if Mitchell Robinson wasn't able to get to it in time, but turnover by the Knicks. Knicks up by 21. LaMelo Ball, extra pass to Cal Brennan. He is looking to get himself going. He has had a solid rookie season. Bridges trying to stay with Brandon Miller. A lot of screen set. Brandon Miller fires in. Look at Mitchell Robinson reminding folks. LaMelo Ball step back pull, and that is the first 3 of the night for LaMelo Ball. Not the best night for the young star. Oh, they're going to, yeah, it's a 3 ball. But he gets that 3 to fall, cut the lead down to 18. Screen set there. Oh, look at Mikal Bridges get to his spot, gets the bounce, and the 3 ball down for Mikal. Steady scoring for Mikal Bridges. He's picking up LaMelo Ball. LaMelo flings it over to Brandon Miller. Miller looking for the screen, gets a good switch here. Trying to thread the needle. Clarkson with the steal. Clarkson one man to beat. What a euro and a floater. Jordan Clarkson opened the bag up. What a move. Passing it back over to Clarkson. Picked up by Kolek. Kolek guarding Brandon Miller. That's the matchup we look for. He shoots it right over Kolek and gets exactly what he wants. The minute he got that matchup, Miller knew he was going to shoot that ball. I need under 237.5. What you think? Oof. Oh, you're under. Yeah, I think you definitely going to get that. You definitely going to get the under on that. Mikal Bridges finding Clarkson. Clarkson for 3. Clarkson has been iffy from the three-point line this season, but been a monster at scoring in the paint. 3 ball by Brandon Miller. A prayer, if you will. That one no good. Rebounded by Clarkson. 9 minutes remaining in this game. What a dribble. What a floater. I'm telling you, man, this dude is knocked down from the paint. Have we had a tweet or have we had any conversations about Clarkson's abilities from around the rim? It has been fun to watch. Brunson getting ready to check in. Nice little pass there to James. McNeely out to Ball. Ball firing from way downtown. Long miss. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges find Kolek. Kolek with the lob pass. He liked the matchup, and Towns gets the better of, it was LaMelo Ball. And quickly scoring it there. Timeout called, and your New York Knicks up 106-83. 23-point game. 23-point game yet again. What up, Lufa? Chat right now, back and forth on how they're feeling. A lot of people are really happy with how this game's going. Some people want to see more players play with the Knicks lead. A little too early to start bringing out the majority of the second and third team out. Let's still make sure this one is all but over. We got about, 3, maybe 4 minutes of gameplay left to make sure that that's the case, and then send them out. Kolek needs consistent minutes. He has been getting them the last few games. Kolek's been doing a good job, man. See Towns get on the block. Nice pass. Kolek. Yeah, man. Kolek saw the mismatch. He threw it into a place that only Karl Anthony Towns could get it at and just hope from the best from there. And I thought Towns did a really good job, especially scoring the bucket. CK2K is a pure point guard. Yep. Chilling, man. Getting ready to watch myself. Okay, okay. Who y'all got tonight, Lufa? Anthony said, I need 3 more from Brunson. You might get those. Brunson will be in the game after this. This has to be the most Hornets merchandise I've ever seen. I need 1 3 for yeah. And 4 threes from Towns. Oh, that's not happening. That one's all but over. The fact that Josh Hart is the face of Tommy John's, I did not have that on my bingo card. That is crazy. That is crazy. I thought it was just an NBA commercial, but then I was watching a movie with my wife and I saw Josh Hart with his drawers on my TV, bro. I didn't know how to feel. I was like, hey, hold on, man. What we got going on here, bro? 8:24 left in the game. We got a lineup of Brunson, Clarkson, Bridges, Hart, and Towns. You got to believe that this is just to make sure our lead is safe before we see Brown ultimately go to a younger 5, the second team and third team, if you will. Knicks just trying to maintain and keep their lead going before you ultimately bring out the second unit. Got you, Lufa. Knuppel making the free throw. Mike Brown not happy about that call. Oh, what a defensive stop by Clarkson, but they're going to call the foul, and Clarkson is going to pick up his 4th there. I liked it. I thought he went straight up with that. I would love to see a replay there, but Clarkson got high going for that deflection. Yeah. Oh, he went back. Yeah. No, you got to stay up the entire way. I didn't see him go down. Yeah, his 4th foul. Jordan Clarkson finding himself in some foul trouble today. Not really characteristic of him. $106.85 is the score. Damn, the arm. It was a good play by Clarkson. Yeah, him reaching down. Oh, hold on one second. Wish that thing had a remote, man. James making both free throws. You see Clarkson going to the bench. Looking to see what this lineup is. It's Brunson, Hart, Towns, Deuce, who's stretching it out, and Mikal Bridges. 20-point game for the New York Knicks. Hart looking for Towns, finding Towns on the block. 7:55 remains. Towns goes up for the hook shot. And they're going to call a charge. Wow, bro. They're calling a charge on that play. Interesting call. To me, this is a no call. Look, man, and I give Towns hell for that elbow, but it don't look like enough for me, man. That's a terrible call. Towns with the foul. Bucket will not count. 20-point lead. Do the Hornets have any kind of run left in them? LaMelo firing from the free throw line. That's no good. Been a nightmarish game for the youngest ball brother. And the Knicks need to take advantage of that. Only a 20-point lead, he said. Only. Mikal Bridges over to Hart. Hart has had 19 points since the first half. And now Towns getting the foul back. Brandon Miller not happy about it, but Towns drawing Miller into that foul call. Towns firing from 3 right off the inbound, and he throws a UFO.
Oh, my God. No way.
The cameramen were ducking and weaving. They weren't sure where the ball was going to land. Towns missing the 3 there. 7:20 remains in this one. Knicks still clinging on to this 20-point lead. I would like the Knicks to have a safe lead before we bring out some bench players. Oh, turnover by LaMelo Ball. Read the play wrong, finding Brunson. Brunson throwing up some nonsense. Can't get the finish, but I think they're going to call an offensive foul. Brunson doing his best Towns impression. He led with an arm, getting the foul. He's trying to make too much space and hitting LaMelo in the process. Let me see that one more time. Oh, I mean, it was behind him. It was behind the play. Yeah, you know you're going to get that call when it has to do with the elbow every time. So, yeah, offensive foul. They're going to Jalen Brunson. Knicks right now just getting offensive foul after offensive foul. But LaMelo shooting a technical free throw. What the hell was that for? Why is he shooting a technical free throw? What did I miss there? Who got a tech for what? Did they call a delay a game after? Interesting. I don't even know what happened right there. When tech was called, I think it was on Brunson, but then why didn't they show the little graphic for us? Interesting call. All right, well, another aired shot by the Charlotte Hornets. Knicks up by 19. He says, CK, I'm listening to you over Clyde. Wow. Yeah, high praise. High praise. I'll take it. 19-point game for the Knicks. The Knicks are just not hobbling, but they're just slowly trying to get through this one. Both teams lost all momentum. Brunson now, oh my goodness. Another foul is called. Oh my goodness. Can we please do something about these referees, man? Please stop trying to take the attention away from the basketball game. We get it. My God, the ticky-tack 50-50 calls, and now followed by a terrible inbound alley-oop from LaMelo Ball, and here comes the Hornets, 17-point game. The Hornets have not had a good time getting past the 17-point mark here. They keep cutting it down to 17, but this is the lowest deficit it has been since the beginning of the half. Hart with the strong take. Hart throws it up. There's no call. Tipped out of bounds by the Hornets. It should be Knicks ball. And now Josh Hart facetiously clapping at the no call, trying to get himself a technical foul because you know that this is not going to go in our direction. Oh my goodness, these referees really trying to take this. This game was a fun game, and now referees just taking out control. Tech was called, I think, on Brunson. He said a magic word, maybe. Okay, so it was officially a tech on Brunson. Okay, got you. Thank you. Appreciate you, B. Mills. Jump ball between Karl Anthony Towns and Diabetes. I don't know how to say his name. Diabete. I really don't. Diabate. Please, somebody phonetically spell that. I don't know how to say his name. But Towns winning the jump. Hart with the rock. Hart finding Brunson. Brunson almost traveled there. Gets the screen. Hart extra pass to Bridges. Bridges bouncing it over to Brunson. Brunson pulling the mid-ranger. That one no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns goes up with it. He's short. But he gets fouled, so Towns is going to get free throws. We see blood on his jersey. Not sure if it's his or someone else's. But on that take there from Towns, I know he went from a floater on the baseline, but I would have loved to see him use the backboard there. But either way, free throws coming up for Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks right now making this harder than it needs to be. I thought around this 5-minute mark, we would have seen Brown start to empty the bench, but that would be very premature at this point. because Knicks themselves can't get anything going. Good free throw there from Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know. Look, man, there's some things y'all say that I don't know if I can legally read. Not legally, but you know. Oh, boy. But it's a great question. It's a great question. Bridges go up with it. Refs making their foul quota for the end of the month. Feels that way, right? Oh, it is. It's James's blood. James the one.
Oh, Marion and
Bleeding
I'm
out.
talking about like the B2K and
Got
the
it on Towns jersey.
and
Shout out to
bam
Dope
bam
Dub.
bam
Appreciate the
oh
sub.
Mario.
Yo, chat is out of pocket, bro. We got 500 in the chat, man. With only 167 likes. Help us out. They're free. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Helps out the stream. Also, remember, use that promo code CK2K on your first purchase on SeatGeek to your next Knicks game. Or if you're traveling on the road to a Knicks game at somewhere, use SeatGeek and then use that promo code CK2K. Get $20 off. Joseph said, oh, y'all funny in here. Thank you, Marcus and Michael. Towns to the line for two. Makes the layup. Oh, sorry, that's right. He made the bucket and made the free throw. So that was the and one down for Karl Anthony Towns. 19-point game, 5:45 remaining. This one seems to be dragging out a little bit here in this fourth quarter. What the hell was that possession by LaMelo Ball? I think he was trying to go for an alley-oop, but the pass was not on point. Ends up a turnover. And LaMelo Ball, he's going to get a delay of game technical. Not sure what's going on. I don't even think it was a delay of game. Might have been a technical in general. LaMelo definitely frustrated. He has not looked good in his outing tonight. Easily his worst game of the season. We're seeing him holding onto the ball. And a lot like us, seems like LaMelo also frustrated with the referees. Had some words for the lady ref, but gets the technical in the process. Towns going to the line for the free throw to put the Knicks back up by 20. And I can't say I blame LaMelo because it is, even though it's worked in their favor for majority of the time, it's just been the officiating in this game has taken out all of the energy. I can't even imagine being in the stadium for this game because normally we should be enjoying a 20-point lead, right? But this game, there is no energy. Stop, go. Stop, go. Stop, go. And now Josh Hart poking fun at LaMelo Ball. You know that they know each other from the days of Josh being a Laker with LaMelo's older brother, Lonzo. LaMelo was always around with him in the locker room, if you guys are paying attention to that. So you know that I feel like Josh Hart has a story and connected to every player in the league, bro. It's crazy. I feel like he knows somebody because of whether it's a college connection or if it's a connection from one of his former teams. I find it funny. Oh, B. Mill said this game is dragging. Jeez, I got to help prep for Thanksgiving dinner. Facts, bro. Facts. Speaking of prep, we're going to be on we're also going to be on the post game again tonight. You're going to get a full week of CK on post game on Knicks Fan TV. I'm running it. Or no, I'm not running. I'll be on tonight with Alex Shataris and possibly with CP joining in later. Passing over to Josh Hart. Hart firing the three. Gets the bank. And Josh Hart keep the 100% 3% in the line. Big free ball there from Josh Hart. Waking us up a little bit. James firing from three. That one's short. And we might be able to start seeing the bench come in here shortly. Deuce McBride finding Brunson. Brunson can't get past James. And now good defense here from the Charlotte Hornets. Brunson trying to get around James, but he will. He put the ball down, gets the shot, and man, Jalen Brunson is a crafty little player. Alley-oop pass, no good again. Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball. It's a bad game for them because those two never miss on a connection. They do that time. Hart feeling himself. Missing the three ball, misses it right. But Mikal Bridges read that from before he even let go of the ball. The vision of Mikal Bridges. talking trash to the Charlotte Hornets. Charles Lee, not a fan of it, but Mikal Bridges doesn't give a damn. Yo, Mikal Bridges went for the ball before ball even threw it. Mikal Bridges talking crazy. And you saw Charles Lee not happy. But you look, man, if you ain't happy, do something about it. That is the third steal from Bridges. 18th point. And the Knicks now on a groove, on a run, timeout called. And here we go. Knicks looking to extend this lead now to 30. 3 points away from it. Oh, my goodness. Brunson is just nasty. Soft rims for the captain tonight. Great flow. Get the feast, fellas, right. Mikal, yeah, man. That's my boy, man. Look at Mikal go. Damn, I wanted Kale to put him on a poster. He could have done that. Charles just bad. He ain't got Mikal facts. He said, don't do that. We're getting beat by enough. Leave us alone. He checked the coach like, don't, right. Jay Snow, coach like, don't do that. Right, man. He said, all right, we are going through it already. We don't need that. I love it. Bridges and Hart trolling the Charlotte Hornets tonight. This game possibly cannot get dragged any longer by the baby blue bees. It's over. We got Ish to throw on the smoker. Can we go home already? I love how everyone's like, all right, we got to wrap this up. We got dishes to make for our functions tomorrow. We know the vibes. What are we waiting for? Everyone on the same wavelength right now. I love it, man. Y'all think Bridges gets to 20? Nah. He's at 18 right now. It could happen, but I'm expecting some substitutions happening here for Mike Brown and the Knicks. I think so, the one. I'm trying to remember back because y'all brought it up early in the game. And I was trying to think to myself, the last time we had two, I don't recall. I think so, the one. What up, Cliff? Oh, we got Cliff in the building. Shout out to Cliff. Oh, my gosh. We always be mixing up your damn last name. Cliff Clerval. Appreciate you, man. Welcome. Above the rim said, yo, turkey time. Yeah, man. We got meals to prepare tomorrow, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Last year I had a lot of responsibilities. This year is a pretty easy year for me, so I'm not in any cooking rush. I got the easy dishes today, tomorrow. But it's because I took such. I look, man. I put the team on my back last year, so this year everyone's like, you can chill. 116-89 though. 4:15 remains in the game, and it's a foul on the Knicks. So we're gonna get free throws here for the Hornets. The foul's on. Who's the foul on? The foul's on Mitch. For what? Whatever. We move. Piece of chat. Piece of CK. What's up, listening party? I see you, bro. Relegate the Bees to the Chinese Basketball League. At this point, what's it called? Adam Silver got to do what David Stern did back when it was the New Orleans Hornets. They got to just take ownership of the team, bro. Let us handle it because y'all not doing it. Jalen Brunson. Brunson's still in the game. I just realized we still got Brunson in the game. Hart still in the game. Bridges still in the game. We got almost a 30-point lead. And right now, the Hornets, they've already conceded, kind of. Deuce firing from three. That one is going to fall as well. This one's all but over. Knicks are up by 28. Mike Brown pulling a Tom Thibodeau. He said, I just want to make sure. No good there by McNeely. And if my eyes do not deceive me, I see Towns getting ready to check back in. What a move. Josh Hart, a strong take to the basket. And she's calling a charge on that. Oh, yeah, we got to wrap this game up. I'm over it, bro. I'm so over it. Wow. A charge for what? Where's the charge? Don't waste your challenge, though. We ain't here. It's not that serious. We don't need to challenge that. Good shot there from Deuce McBride. She called a charge, bro. She called a charge. All right, we move. 119-91. Almost was a 30-point lead for the New York Knicks, but robbed away from us. Knuppel trying to get past Brunson. Brunson giving them fits. Good defense there by Deuce McBride. McBride picked up by Sexton. 3-ball by James. He can't get it to fall. Knicks trying to get a rebound. They will not. James getting another opportunity. Goes right by Hart. Misses everything. And a late foul is called. These referees. The game is over. Your parlays will not hit. Your parlays are not going to hit. Let them go. They are not. It's too late. The Hornets are not coming back from a 28-point deficit. Your parlays will not hit. Let them go. Clerval. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, that's what I said, right? My bad, Cliff. My bad. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing? See, she wants the attention. It's in her name. Even if she knows she's wrong, she will die on the podcast. Hey, yo, Zebras, did you not understand the protocol? Knicks playing the cup numbers game. Oh, I understand. I'm well aware of that part as well, but I still feel like you can go with the second unit. Knicks do need to run up the lead as much as possible, but I still feel like you could also integrate certain players, but that's probably exactly what it is. Hart's gonna step back and pull a three. That one's no good. Rebounded by McNeely. Here comes the Hornets going the other way. 2:30 left, and here we go. Now we're starting to see the bench start to empty out with Yabusele and Kolek getting ready to check in. James finding, I already forgot how to say bro's name, but there goes Knuppel for the three. That one no good, and that's going to be long and out of bounds. And here comes the second unit with 2:17 remaining in this game. Can this second unit lead the Knicks to a 30-point lead, which would be great for our differential going forward? I'm keeping my eye on the Heat Bucks. That one looks like the Heat could get the win. It would be a close one, which would work in our favor. So let's see if this squad can get this lead up to 30 in the dub and not let it dwindle away too much. The 5 is Kolek, Hart, Bridges, Huck Porty, and Yabusele. Great feed there. Huck Porty, though, makes it a little bit harder for himself than he needed to. But Yabusele hits it out on McNeely. So still Knicks ball. And here comes Diawara and Pregame. I've never understood why coaches do that. Why didn't you just mass sub them? Why did you only bring out 3 and then bring out those other 2? What were you giving them one more possession to score? Maybe that's the thought process, but just mass sub them. Just mass sub them. I think a timeout. No. Yep, timeout is being called by the Knicks. I think the Knicks calling the timeout here. 14 seconds on the shot clock, 2:05 on the game clock. Lord have mercy, has this game dragged on, but what we're seeing score-wise. 119-93. Jalen Brunson, your leading man in this one. 33 points, 50% from the field. Josh Hart, your second leading scorer with 22, shooting 62% from the field. 67 from 3, and almost a triple-double for Josh Hart. 7 assists, 8 rebounds, always doing a little bit of everything. Also love the effort we got from Towns and Bridges. Both of them filling their roles well. Knicks looking to secure the big lead and win. Thomas Donnery, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I'm assuming that means you are checking out. And a timeout. Is this you? Is this what you want? I got you, B Mills. Oh, boy, man. Shout out to everybody in chat. We're up as many as we got 505 in the building to watch the end of this game. Floater by Kolek. Clean lefty floater. Extends the lead to 28. Can this squad get us above 30? Challenge should be accepted. Pregame Daddy gets lost. Oh, my goodness. Pregame never recovered. And Daddy, man. just existing and living the dream. Finding Kolek back out to Daddy. Daddy thought about it and said gets it over to Huck Porty looking around, nobody taking the ball from Huck Porty except for the other team. The defense jars it loose out of bounds, and the Knicks bumbling and stumbling to the end. A minute 30 left. Knicks up by 26. That's the nice way to put it, RGT. Wayne, what up? Yes. Wide open Diawara. What is Yabusele? Oh, he had no time. He had to throw it up. But Lord have mercy, make that first pass. And Yabusele taking an offensive foul for the road. The amount of offensive fouls that the New York Knicks are picking up today are comedic. You could tell that Josh Hart and Brunson are definitely joking about that on the sideline just now, because this is comical at this point. Hand off to Knuppel finding James. James out to Trey Mann. Trey Mann trying to cut into the lead. That's no good. Rebounded by Huck Porty. And Yabusele, somebody come get this ball out of his hands, please. Yabusele tried to do the give and go. And somebody come get this ball. Diawara wide open for three and nails it. Look at Diawara. The confident Trey ball. 29-point lead for the New York Knicks. Trey Mann wants the three back, and he will get the three back. Not helping our cause. Knicks need to be a little bit more aggressive here. Try and get us to 30. We're jogging up and down the floor. We need points. I think Mike Brown just told them, because they're walking up the floor. Tyler Kolek pulls, and look at Tyler Kolek. Knicks are 2 points away from getting this 30-point lead. They were just jogging up the court. You saw Mike Brown trying to light a fire under their butt. Trey Mann, no good. Knicks have an opportunity here. Just need 2 points. Give us a 30-point lead, maybe 31. Diawara going all the way. He should have committed to it. But you know who will? Tyler Big Money Kolek. Oh, look at Pregame almost getting the steal. Tyler Kolek extends the lead to 31. Blocked out of bounds. No, they're going to call a foul. Surprise, a foul. I thought it was just, it was just blocked out of bounds. All right, thank God. Thank God. So inbound here for Charlotte. Knicks up 31. A stop here would be very, very helpful. Lob pass to James. James with 9 seconds trying to ruin the Knicks' 30-point lead here. Trey Mann fires from three. Oh, he nails it. And it's back down to 28. They're trying to get a good one. Pregame thinks about it. He fires it, hits the top of the backboard. Knicks still get a big W. Nonetheless, 28 at that. So our differential should be at a plus 26. We will see how the Heat and Bucks ends up. But the Knicks now 2-1 in NBA Cup play. Improve their differential exponentially. So that's a good sign. But one way or another, improving our record to 11-6 on to the season. We got the Milwaukee Bucks fresh off of full bellies and a Thanksgiving celebration. What will we do in our final NBA Cup group play game? But a well-rounded game, man. New York Knicks getting the job done. Very pleased with the Knicks handling business against a lowly team. That has been the conversation. The Knicks struggling with teams that we should be beating, but that is not the case here today as the Knicks get the job done, led behind Jalen Brunson in 33 points. We had Karl Anthony Towns with 19, but Josh Hart, really the unsung hero, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Hart had them going in the first half. Love what Tyler Kolek gave us, man. 3 for 4 off the bench. I know it was in garbage time, but I love his confidence, man. Tyler Kolek is finding his groove, looking a lot more like the guy we drafted, the guy that was a steady player in college. 7.3 assists here tonight. Love him off the bench. Jordan Clarkson, 8 points, but he was limited because of fouls. The New York Knicks get the dub as we get prepared for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that like button on your way out. Also, remember, on your next purchase for SeatGeek, make sure you use promo code CK2K to get $20 off that purchase. Bump down the price. Promo code is right there. But man, I appreciate you guys for the supers, all the new members, all the new subs and follows, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, or here on YouTube. You're appreciated. Zach said Kolek is showing mixtape. He deserves more time. Amen. yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you guys have a good time. Celebrate accordingly. Have some fun. Try not to get in too many family fights. Can't wait to see the plates. If you guys are on the Discord, please send them my way. DeMario, appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Good win indeed, RGT. Happy Thanksgiving to you, bro. Good job on the play-by-play. Appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. YouTube, B Mills. Thank God this game is over. Ancho, I agree. I'll see you guys over on postgame. I'm going to go load up, get set up for that over on Knicks Fan TV. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace. Good win.
For the colors that we bleed in the field, the pressure is insanity because we don't do L's, nah. And it's everything they said it would be. The lights get even brighter than you'd ever believe. Yeah. It's game time. Is you built for this? These colors is forever infinite. Blowing orange everything.